Thrifty VG back at you today. Sorry, it's a bit shaky. I'm doing this on my door from my entrance. It's metal, so I love magnets. I don't have magnets all over my refrigerator. I have them all over my door. Now, one of the things we ought to think about doing, because as the world is going now, yeah, you got to think about it. Now, hey, I can hear all the crap that's going on out in the world, okay? It's the world, no matter what. I'm no longer worried about it, okay? Do you know what I do with that worry? I put it to good use. Like, I already know the world is going to hell in a handbasket. So what do? I prepare my life for it. Whether it happens or not, yeah, I don't care. If I'm prepared in my house, I'm good. The last government shutdown, my building manager gave us these things: community meal sites, the food pantries, and a list of all the things that you should have in your pantry. Now, I'm not saying you have to have everything on this list because certain people have dietary restrictions. You should think about your restrictions and how to make a list comparable to your family and what you're doing, okay? This is one list on the board, my door, that is not there, is the seed bank. Now, you don't have to go out and buy one. You can get one. They're really cheap these days. A lot of people selling them. Go and find a seed bank and have it for your house. But if you really want a good one for your area, you go to the library. The library will know where the seed bank is and can actually give you a list of all the seeds that grow in your area. Don't think of just getting the seed bank and say, oh, that's good. No, you should know what grows well in your area, okay? So that's one of the things that's not on here. But this is what we got. Community meal sites. There are 7 places to go. Every day of the week, somebody can get a meal. And the addresses of where it is, okay? Here are the addresses and the banks in my area for the food banks, okay? This is a food bank, okay? Pantries. There you go, 7 of them in my area. I can go to seven different places and get food. Now, if you think about that, if I can go to 7 places, I can actually fill up my pantry for a month, okay? Here's a list of things that I should get for my pantry and have it. Now, I'm not saying you should have, like, say, 2, 3, 5, 10, 20 years of food. I'm not asking you to doomsday prep. I'm asking you to storm prep, because the funny thing about the government, yeah, they don't come in right after the storm. They wait a few weeks, and then they don't come in with food. They may come in with a box of granola bars and some maybe containers of, things of, 1 bottle of water, which is not going to feed your family, and a clipboard and a pen, okay? They don't bring anything that you need, okay? This you can set up for yourself. You can have this for you. And if you go to a lot of these places that you have in your area, the food pantries, and go to every single one of them, you can fill up your pantry. And even if you don't like it, have it. Don't get rid of it. Don't even give it away. Put it in your pantry closet, because inevitably people are going to be out there and they're going to be starving Marvins, and you'll be able to be a hero and give it to them. Think about that. My grandmother and grandfather, actually both sets of my grandparents, went through the Great Depression and World War II. My grandparents had my mother and father, and they were 9 years old when World War II ended. So they know what hard times look like. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm saying prepare. Stop worrying about what's happening out there in the world and start preparing to know. You don't have to go to the meal sites, okay? You don't. Seriously. But know where they are. Have them on hand. Your community site, meal sites, you should know where they are, because God forbid you need food. You should know where you can get 1 meal a day. Know where all of your pantries are. Get yourself on some lists, okay? You don't have to get yourself on every single one, but get yourself on a few, okay? So they know your face. You're already on their list, because when the crap hits the fan, they're not going to have enough food for everybody. So if you're on the list in the beginning, yeah, you'll get what you need. And have a list and start making a list. You can actually, here's the template, but you can have another list that you make, that you have in your pantry closet on the inside. And you can have a list of everything you have an inventory of what you have. Now, if you're looking for making sure that no bugs get to it, 5-gallon buckets are really good. And what I would recommend is not a bucket full of beans, a bucket full of rice, a bucket full of this, and a bucket full of that. No, make some of these buckets where you can put breakfast, lunch, and dinner in them. So you're only opening one bucket, okay? Because God forbid can happen. Having a backup plan works. And here, government crap may not happen. You may lose your job. If you don't have to worry about buying food for like 6 months, yeah, you ahead of the game, and you could put all that money that you would have put into food into putting into your rent, your bills, your phone bill, and everything else while you look for another job. So don't think it's just for government shutdown stuff. Think about this as an everyday lifestyle, because God forbid can happen, and we don't know when, and we don't know how. So stop worrying about what's going to happen. Start preparing for what's going to happen. Thrifty VG out. God bless.